Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. So we got this lady right here, she got a couple of videos or got a little channel or whatever, and she thinks she know what she's talking about. But I just want to show you this video and then we can talk about it, because she's saying don't ever pay for dates no matter how long you've been dating with someone. And so without further ado, I'm just gonna let you hear it.
When is it time for the woman to pay? How many days should a man take you on before the woman offers to? Never. Okay, because that's not my currency. Men and women have two very different currencies. You build a house, I'll make it a home, and that's why I don't pay for dates. The number one issue that I have with this is that most often women are trying to pay for the date to prove to the man that they're not a gold digger, and that's the difference between me and you, baby, because I'm not ashamed. You knew I was a gold digger when you met me. You heard the conversations that we had. You saw me grind. You see me get up in there every day and work my tail off. You saw me build a business. So why am I trying to prove to you and tussle with you in a currency that's not even mine, baby? Why would I also want a man to think that I'm trying to live a humble life and I'm not, that he needs no gold to date me? Let go of the shame, baby, because I'm not ashamed, and I don't know, do what you could do, but we live a totally different life. When is it?
Now, this sort of goes into what I was talking about the being transactional is more desirable to these women now, because she's talking about actively being a gold digger and never buying anything or paying anything for your man. And I know that these are the type of infectious thoughts that they purposely spread over social media, to think that a woman is weak or whatever if she decides that she wants to pay, she wants to cater, she wants to buy her man something, she wants to get him something, or she wants to reciprocate in some way the kindnesses that he shows to her. These are the same women that want to go on $500 dates. These are the same women that want to go to these upscale places that they themselves are too cheap or too broke to pay for on their own. And so they frame doing something for your man as not something a woman should do, not part of her value, she talked about the currency, and we don't do the same thing. That would have a leg to stand on if women did something other than let they cheeks get clapped and talk crap on the internet. If women did something other than sell themselves for a certain dollar amount, then we might be able to talk about what value women bring to relationships, what women do, what they really do. Because she talked about currency, but she did not go into any detail about what women are supposed to be doing. All that they talk about is not settling and what you shouldn't accept from a man and what's acceptable and what's not. And all of that is based on money or some other superficial thing. But if you notice, what they never talk about is exactly what do women do. If her currency is not spending money on the man, then what is her currency? She never says that. She never says, she alludes to, well, you build a house, I make it a home, but y'all don't make things a home. So that argument is actually dead, because you all do not come into a man's life and upgrade or improve any portion of his life or any aspect of his life. You come to take, like a parasite to a host. You do not come to give. You're not even symbiotic. You're parasitic. Because to be symbiotic would at least mean that there's an exchange happening, a win-win. A parasite just sucks the host dry until the host is dead or insane. And then they move on to the next host, which is what you all do. So all this settle talk and don't pay and this and that, this is just further hiding behind your quote unquote worth and value to get away from doing anything of note and of value in a relationship at all. They don't want, I need the men to understand that women proving that they're not worth dating because they don't want to do anything at all. At all. Nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. They don't want to have sex. They don't want to look cute for you. They don't want to speak nicely. They don't want to be kind. They don't want to be nothing. Nothing. You just supposed to come out of your pocket for everything, reasonable or unreasonable. You supposed to talk to her the way she want to be talked to, leave her alone when she don't want to be bothered, come over there when she do want to be bothered, cater to all her nonsense, let her be as chaotic as she want to be. She ain't got to listen. You never put your foot down, but at the same time, if you never put your foot down, then you're not being a man, and all of this rhetoric. This is nothing but demonic confusion. And again, good women are demonized. He don't have no goals to date me. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? That because a woman is not gold digging, then that somehow translates into he doesn't have to be anything or do anything or be about anything to date her. This is the shade that gets thrown at women who are trying to be women. That lionesses don't get anything and they don't ask for anything and they don't want anything. Just a man just to come over there with XY chromosomes. That's all that we want. And he don't have to have a vision. He don't have to have a goal. He don't have to have a purpose. He don't have to have system or structure. He don't have to have a brain in his head. He don't have to have a dollar in his pocket. He don't. Then who do they think lionesses are? Who do they think we are? They obviously don't know, because lionesses require all of that. Lionesses require men to have SOS. Lionesses require men to have purpose and goal and drive and vision. We require him to have a dollar in his pocket and a brain in his head. We require his masculinity. We require it. We don't move without it. Is the get you gotcha that the hyena doesn't know. But we don't determine that value strictly based on the dollar amount that is spent on us or potentially spent. These chicks got everything so backwards. You see why they getting divorced or they never get married to begin with. I guarantee you this one don't have a man. And not gonna get one. Just because y'all talk fast don't mean you know what you're talking about. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.